What's going on, guys? So, what a wild week in the market. Before I get into it, there's a link in the description to my other channel, Cove Trader. Click on that, subscribe. That's where I go live every single day. I trade for free here on YouTube. But all right, so let's get into this. I actually called on the live stream once we got under 20,000. I started adding certain companies. I was adding PayPal. So I sold some PayPal puts. I grabbed some CLSK puts also. What else was I adding to? I think those were the two. Oh, and I added to my OS CR, the Oscar Health position. That's kind of what I'm doing. Right now, I'm also still selling calls against my grab lemonade. I still selling calls on my CCJ position. I was waiting for Baba to come back. I don't think it's coming back. I think it's kind of out. Missed the boat on it. Okay, TA reported earnings. I'm telling you, cybersecurity is going to be where it's going to be at for a while. I think them, net, the fact that net has come down. This is kind of what it did last time. If you, it was a while ago. Oh, here it is, just like this. Basically, we had earnings, great earnings, and then we just kind of sold off all the way back below earnings, and then took off. And I think that's what you're going to get here. I think the earnings were good. We're kind of selling off. We get back to like around 100. I'm loading the boat on Cloudflare. Loading the boat. Oh, the other one I added Tesla. Tesla's another ad I grabbed also. Just kind of seems at these levels. I started selling puts. If I get the stock, I get the stock. It's about, it wasn't a ton, but it was enough that I'm going to keep selling puts where we're at currently every week, collect premium. I do think we can travel to kind of fill this gap at 218, but I'm just going to keep collecting premium until I get put the stock. This is a stock I want to own long term. I've said I've wanted to own it. It's just kind of got away from me on this last run up, and I'm just waiting for it to come back. AMD is another one. I am going to be looking to add AMD if we break over 103 or we drop probably to like 85. TTD is another one I'm looking to add. I had my finger on the trigger on this. I didn't pull it. I believe I am going to grab it on this week coming up, though. And that's pretty much my big ones. This one is interesting. And SoFi is taking a pretty big dip. I have a position I keep selling calls against it, just keep collecting. But PayPal, the big ones I'm grabbing now are PayPal, Tesla, AMD. I sold all of my HIMs. I was worried about the news that came out. I think this can get oversold back down. I know they were just added to, I think, like the mid cap 400s, but I think we're going to. I'd love to see this back in the 20s where it gets oversold and then I can re-add. They're a cash cow, but the news about their weight loss thing was not good, and I'm curious what happens with it. Actually, that looks really good for Celsius. Celsius is one I might add as well. Seems like we're trying to catch a bottom here. They just did the acquisition. And I don't really want to add too much where I'm currently at, only because I truly believe, I know we bounced, but I think over time we're going to trend it to probably like close to 19,000, maybe 18.5. So I'm not adding everything I got right now, but I am adding, and I want to add on the way down. And then if we do get around this range, I'll have a full boat. And at that point, we're down almost, I don't know, 15, almost 20% from the top. The other big ones I'm obviously looking to add is Google, Amazon. They're on my list. So as we continue down, I'll just keep adding. But I wanted to start adding when we were sub 20,000 in case we do get some type of bounce. I could make money on that, and then if we then roll back over, get back to adding. So that's what I'm looking for. And if you have questions, comments, come on the live stream and ask.